Hello and welcome back to Freedom Planet with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So we go through the only solo level for Lilac, Pangu Lagoon, because the Magister has ordered us to find something that will help in the effort against Brevin. And also to win back his trust after what happened here, and we'll say Pangu Lagoon is one gorgeous level. Seriously, in terms of both aesthetics and certain other things. Firstly, we get the spinning tops, which were a thing in, dare I say, Marble Garden Zone, and also in, dare I say, Sky Sanctuary and Sonic Generations. And just like Sonic Generations, they behave exactly the same way. Those spinning tops actually run out of power after a short while, so yeah. They last a bit longer though than in Sky Sanctuary. Also in this level, we can do the double dragon boost. Seriously, something I really love about this level, and the only level you can do it. It can propel Lilac to very high points in the level as well. So yeah, which will become very important, I think, in the second half of the level. Seriously, but for now, we're still going through the level and everything. So yeah. Just the fact that you can do a double dragon boost as well. Seriously. This is real attention to detail from thing on the background as well. Especially in the first half. Less so in the second half, but then never mind that. And yes, you can keep the double dragon boost for as long as you're in this certain area. Not when you're moving between areas, however. No. And the other thing of note are these giant wasps that come from those hives. You kind of saw me using the Dragon Cyclone on one of them earlier, but yeah, they're here as well, and as well as these giant thing. And yet, while you were using the spinning top platforms, you were pretty much invincible, because you were constantly spamming the Dragon Cyclone while doing so. Which is insane, but yeah. Other than that, I fell back down. Seriously, no wonder this is a solo level. This level was built for Lilac, seriously. I don't know about if I want to get the thing or not, but I might do later. Also, I don't know why I'm getting the water shield either. I mean, as far as I know, there are no water sections in this area, at least. I mean, yeah, there's water in the background, but yeah. And also, riding on the freaking bow and arrow! Yes, that is actually quite awesome. Although, having said that, the double dragon boost easily covers some sections of this level as well. I don't know what happens though if you okay, you float back downwards and the thing is still there, which is good. But yeah, other than that, yeah, what I should have really done there is actually use the Dragon Cyclone at the top of my jump. Seriously, I don't know why I didn't do that, but there you go. And yes, Lilac can do that. We've seen throughout this playthrough that she can. Indeed, so let's go up here and fly through countless enemies and get up this way. More of this again. Yay. And yeah, you can even jump higher once you get off one of those spinning platforms. This is insane, man. Anyway, that being said, another bow and arrow there. Seriously. We'd be a giant Robin Hood or something. Anyway, that being said, I'll get myself up there and straight through here, I guess. And then you'll see this giant vine. We are close to I believe the entrance to the to the next area, the second half of the level. Indeed, this game pulls a Kirby and gives us a bunch of shields. Granted, in the Kirby games, it's kind of more like copy abilities, but I think it would suffice here. As for the second half of this level, we get something that was in Mega Man 2, disappearing platforms. Except they move a bit quicker in this game than in Mega Man 2, but even a reference to Pong of all things. Yes, why not? One of the earliest video games. And indeed one of the earliest arcade games, I dare say. But that being said, let's go up here, I think, and do a nice spin move. Seriously, the Pong platforms are easily the weirdest thing in the second half, not the disappearing platforms that, as I say, at least you can time it with the Dragon Cyclone. Something you can't do with the thing. As for the Pong platforms, I'm not sure. You also get those mini versions of those big blue enemies we saw earlier. And yeah, I had to pause the game there, but never mind, let's carry on. And I'm missing some invincibility. Seriously. And sadly, there are swarms of these wasps here, seriously. I don't know why I need the fire shield, but yeah. And yeah, surprisingly this game holds up with all these enemies, at least in the PS4 version. Less so in the Wii U version. I remember playing this on the Wii U and it did slow down a bit. Seriously, having that many enemies I think would have been impossible for something like the Sega Mega Drive. Because I do love the Sega Mega Drive. But down we go. Double. I'm going through here, it seems. No, I don't want to just Dragon Boost throughout all of them, but I did do. There's a gimmick that I... Wait, was it? No, I'm not sure about that. So instead, let's go down here and... what are these things? Seriously. Anyway. Yeah, okay, here's a gimmick that was in Scrap Brain Zone. Like I said, it's just the disappearing platforms here, rather than the fact that, well, it kind of was, but you stood on them in Scrap Brain Zone in Sonic 1, so yeah. Sheer amount of these guys, seriously. Again, you can take it off with the Dragon Boost, so that helps. Okay, well, Dragon Boost works there. More than that, those flowers, which I haven't gone over yet, they spew poison at you, which can be very annoying, seriously. The only difference is I destroyed it with Lilac's hair whip. Again, the poison doesn't last very long, it's not like Pokemon or something. Seriously, with Pokemon, oh boy, the poison would last in some games. Certainly the earlier games especially. Anyway, let's get up here. And indeed run along here. And apparently we have the Swords of Damocles for some reason. Seriously. But, yeah. No, Lilac's too fast for the Sword of Damocles, so instead I'm gonna go over here and get through here and climb up this way. And if anything, the inside of Pangu Lagoon reminds me a bit more of Hydro City Zone, seriously. More especially in Sonic Mania, where you can actually see the inside of the cathedral. Anyway, that being said, let's actually go down through here. And more hanging swords as well. And more bad guys, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think I'd get up there. And with these guys in the way, I wouldn't be surprised, seriously. One of them goes down and eventually so does the other one. And why am I pausing it here? I do not know. Anyway, let's go back to the spinny platform and make our way back up. And indeed, more of those indeed. And here you can just easily speed along the thing. And then we get this bit. What we have to do over here is make our way to the very top, which is very hard with the... Well, I guess it could be considered a quadruple dragon boost here. Although the problem is with that, is that activating the quadruple dragon boost is nigh on impossible, because what can happen is that Lilac can easily fall off here and mess up. So it's more of a triple dragon boost. And no, as much as I would want to use the Dragon Cyclone here, I don't think I could. It's just about positioning her, which in midair is kind of impossible here, in my opinion. Seriously? And no, she can't use the Dragon Cyclone because with the Dragon Boost, it will drain her blue meter there. So a triple one is all I can do here, not a quadruple one. And in here is actually the boss here.
This can't be possible!
Possible, Lilac. We are facing a giant dragon. Yes, which would put, dare I say, Shenron to shame. Especially since he has a giant laser coming from his mouth, seriously. So yeah. So what we actually have to do with this dragon is pretty much destroy the boils on its back. Yes, I know. Though unlike with Lord Wu Fak, it's much easier. The other thing of note, dare I say, aside from the giant killer laser, the other thing about this dragon is that it also has a giant chomp attack, which I'm guessing can't be shown on screen or whatever. And also has some homing fires as well, which can easily be dodged with the Dragon Boost, seriously. Again, the Dragon Cyclone is your friend for destroying the boils, but yeah. Honestly, the most impressive attack is that laser, and the fact that the dragon itself is in the shadows, so makes for some very interesting animations, and a very impressive boss for that matter. Seriously, I do not know if those flames are actually coming from the dragon or not, which adds to the mysteriousness of this boss, seriously. So we'll find out what the true nature of this dragon actually is towards the end of the fight, actually, because, oh boy, when I was originally playing this, I did not expect the outcome to be what it was, but, yeah. Again, I paused the game again. And then, we get to the fact that the double dragon boost is a thing here. The only downside with this boss fight, which I do actually like here, is the fact that, of course, you're having to destroy every single boil on the back of this dragon. Which, after a while, yeah, sometimes with my timing it can be a bit off, but that's only a minor complaint. No, and the fact that the dragon moves up and down can be a bit of a pain as well, but that's it, minor complaint. It's just about timing your jumps, really. It's, yeah, ow. Honestly. Once I got the first few boils, those ones pretty hard to get because of the way the dragon moves. You see his face moving along, and then you get I guess the rest of his body. So yeah. Also, you can destroy the eyes as well, apparently. Yes, that is a thing. Well, I only hit it once, really, so yeah. Now there are only 2 boils left, so that's going to be a pain as well. Yes, it is. And there you see one of them, right on it toward the end of the dragon. Although attacking the eye also works, and then he pretty much dies a, dare I say, dynamite-heady death. And turns into a robot!
You're one of Brevon's robots.
Brevon, searching memory banks. That name does not exist in our database.
Then what are you?
This is the primary security system for
What are you? Where did you come from?
Apologies. That information is password protected. Password protected. Password protected. Password protected. Password accepted. Follow me.
This is our final message. A message that we leave for the future. Although we will respect the wishes of your people and allow our influence to pass into legend, there will come a time in your history when you must learn the truth. When we were stranded here, we sought desperately to return to our world. We wasted countless years trying to find a way home. But we are no closer to an answer than when we started. We decided that helping your civilization survive and prosper was a more efficient use of our technology. We have condensed our energy reserves into a physical relic of extraordinary power. With proper care, you may one day use it to travel to the stars, to find the answers that we alone could never find. If you wish to know more, you'll have to access our internal database. I pray that it is still intact by the time you receive this message. May the winds of time carry you for eternity.
The implications of this are powerful.
Do you believe it, Your Excellency?
It's difficult to say, but if it's true, then the Kingdom Stone is more important to our future than we realize. It must be returned to its resting place before the energy within is lost forever. Something terrible has happened in your absence. Zhao has sent his army to attack Shuigang.
What? But they're innocent!
Not as far as Zhao is concerned. I have sent soldiers of our own to hold them off, but I fear that it will not be for long.
What are we gonna do?
As ironic as it may seem, you are the only dragon blood worthy of our trust. You can stop this war before it begins.
Tell me what to do.
Our ships will take you as far as they can. When you land, ride the northern winds to the snowfields.
Understood.
We are counting on you, Dragon Blood. Safe winds.